These are 1/6 notes. I'm going to do a super quick review before we get into our new stuff. One-step equations. When I see an addition sign, you know we subtract. M equals -2. On this one, there's a subtraction sign. I'm going to add 9. Sorry, my pen is not writing. So on the left side of the equation, I end up with 7 equals, and the G stays on the right side of the equation. This one, we know, and I can't see what's going on, we know it's multiplication, so I need to do the opposite and divide. -91 divided by -7 is a 13. And this bar tells me those are being divided, so I'm going to multiply both sides by 9 and get A equals -36. All right, that's super easy. We know how to do it. Now we're going to talk about what happens when I have a fraction in here. You have two choices, and I'm going to show you both ways. The first way is, what's going on between that 2/3 and the x? Well, we know when we can't see anything, it's being multiplied, so I'm going to put my multiply dot there. Well, the opposite of multiplication is division. So if I divide both sides by 2/3, I end up with x equals 15. Now, this next one, I'm going to do a different way. If you don't like to divide, you can always multiply by the reciprocal. R-E-C-I-P-R-O-C-A-L, reciprocal. So the reciprocal of 4/9 is 9/4. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 9/4. That one marks out. I'm left with a W. Oh my gosh. W equals -18. So it doesn't matter which way you do it, you'll get the same answer for the problem. So this one I'm just going to divide again. -6/5. I divide -6/5. I end with K equals -10. This one I want to flip. It's going to be -2/1 times -2/1. When I multiply that, I get 18. All right. Now, that was a review of all the one-step problems. So now we're going to do some two-step problems. All right. The first thing we do when we have two-step problems is we're going to combine the things that are the same. This 8 and this 50 are the same because they don't have an x on them. So in order to move that 8, I would subtract it. Now I'm left with 6x on the left, and I have 42 on the right. Well, now we know the 6 needs to go away, and I'm left with x equals 7. That's it. Not too hard. You can do it. I'm going to do 11 for you right here. I see that my K is on the left side, so the first thing I need to move is to get just the regular old numbers together. So I need to move that 9. Oh my gosh. 13 minus 9, it's a 4. And on this side, all I have is a -4K left. Well, now we know we divide by -4. So I got a -1 on this side equals K. I would like for you to do 10 and 12 on your own. After you do that, turn to the next page. All right, on this page, we're doing the same thing. First, I got to get the 7 and the 9 together. So I want to add 7. Sorry, I'm left with x/2 equals 16. I'll multiply both sides by 2. X is going to equal 32. I would like for you to finish the rest of these on your own. Pause it and do that. When you're done, look at the bottom of the page. I'm going to do one for you, and then you'll do the rest on your own. So, before we were just subtracting 11. But when I have this division bar and these guys on top, they're kind of at their own little party right now. So we need to leave them alone until we can get rid of the divided by 8. Well, what's the opposite of divide? It's multiply. So let's multiply both sides by 8. Now I have x plus 11 equals negative 24. Now all I do is subtract my 11. X equals negative 35. All right, so do 20, 21, and 22 on your own. Do all those problems I showed you. Turn them in. Send me a picture, whatever's going on with you. Let me see it. And thank you. Bye.